Facebook advertisement is getting slimier and slimier each day. And this has just been apparent with recently Aussie Facebook users suing Facebook and them having to pay out $50 million. This all comes after one of their applications stole personal information. This all comes after Cambridge Analytica privacy breach. An article goes on to say Australian Facebook users impacted by the Cambridge article privacy breach will receive part of a $50 million settlement, marking the end of years-long legal proceedings. The Australian Information Commissioner and Facebook parent company Meta agreed to the multi-million-dollar deal today, this being the 17th of December, 2024, following court-ordered mediation. So this got settled out of court, which began in February 2024. That's when the mediation began. Today's settlement represents the largest ever payment dedicated to addressing concerns about the privacy and of individuals in Australia. Australian Information Commissioner Elizabeth Tide said. It represents a substantive resolution of privacy concerns raised by the Cambridge Analytica matter, gives potentially affected Australians an opportunity to seek redress through Meta's payment program, and brings to an end a lengthy court process. Wow. The Commissioner lodged proceedings against the tech behemoth in a federal court in 2020. So this has been going on since 2020 and has only just been resolved in December 2024 with a good outcome for people who had their personal information stolen from one of the applications on Meta or Facebook. The article goes on to say it's understood the personal information of some Australian Facebook users was disclosed to the This Is Your Digital Life app and risked being used for political profiling purposes. Okay, so for an election, I'm guessing around 2019, 2020. I don't know when the last Aussie elections were. I'm sure it was around then sometime. The app that appeared as a personality test, they've always got these junk tests, personality tests, future tests, what's going to happen to you tests, all these crap, and people just go and just take them, not realizing they can steal your personal information. Our personality test collected data on tens of millions of people and their Facebook friends, as well as those who did not download the app themselves. So people who didn't even download the app still had information stolen. Wow. As part of today's resolution, the commissioner has withdrawn the civil penalty proceedings in the federal court. Meta is now required to appoint a third party to administer $50 million payment, which will be delivered in two tiers. The first payout will apply to individuals who believe they experienced generalized concern or embarrassment as a result of the breach. The second payout will apply to those who can demonstrate they have suffered loss or damage. This payment scheme is a significant amount that demonstrates that all entities operating in Australia must be transparent and accountable in the way they handle personal information, well, they should be, in accordance with their obligations under Australian privacy law, and give users reasonable choice and control about how their personal information is used, Tide said. This also applies to global corporations that operate here. And then it goes on to say Australians need assurance that whenever they provide their personal information to an organisation, they are protected by the Privacy Act wherever that information goes. So I've noticed this a lot on Facebook recently, all these advertisements and these dodgy applications that they promote on their platform, they're just getting worse and worse. I seen one the other day that they were advertising a screensaver and it was supposed to be 3D, looked pretty cool, looked into it, looked at the comments, and then lo and behold, people are just saying that it looks nothing like was advertised. So that's the type of shady stuff that's going on at Facebook at the moment. And it seems to be getting worse for some reason. I don't know why, but Meta really need to do something about it. So be careful, watch out for your personal information. Anyway, thought this story was interesting and wanted to share it. See ya.